But before we even go into this, I know there were a couple people that reached out and were wondering the origin or like the name of how we got the name of the podcast. This guy himself,
Yeah, Mr. Leo. I
Mr.
don't know how. I don't
Leo.
want to fuck up his last name too, but that's
Yeah,
Mr. Thousand Chickens
that's
himself.
Mr. Thousand Chickens. I have a clip that I'll insert probably now.
Robin with it. Oh, good pass. Oh, over on Leo. Hey! 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 Strength of 1,000 chickens. The strength of 1,000 chickens has been displayed on the floor.
Yeah, shout out Leo. This podcast wouldn't have
We'd
been
love,
made
yeah,
without you.
we'd love to have you on for maybe like a special episode. I was
Special
telling
guest.
him maybe episode 10 or some shit like that.
So,
Have him on for
hopefully.
a special episode,
sure,
and we
yep.
could talk about everything, his team,
Yep.
and all that stuff.
All right, everyone, welcome back to the highly anticipated episode 2 of the 1000 Chickens podcast. I'm joined here with Emilio today. First of all, I actually thought we got like a lot of support on the
Yeah,
first
thank
episode,
you
which is
guys
kinda
for all the
crazy.
messages and stuff like that. All the
Yeah, it
all
was
the
crazy.
views.
I didn't think it was gonna be that well received, but
Yeah, that was awesome.
respect to everyone.
So now you know we got to come up with more. So
Yeah. So this is gonna be hopefully a weekly thing, especially during the off season. We can keep like finding out new things to talk about
Yeah.
until the season starts.
and guests and stuff. So we're excited for that.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
what we got on the pipeline today, Jaden?
We just finished our winter league a couple weeks ago, and now moving into that has raised a lot of talk about potential moves for the off season. There's a bunch of things that are up in the air right now this off season. So yeah, you wanted to kick things off.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of factors that come into whether or not a player is gonna be moving to another team or not.
Mhm.
You know, their record, how much playing time they get, just stuff like that. So what we got here today is our 2023-2024 Phil Am offseason predictions. Please be noted that it's zero bias. What is it?
Zero bias,
no
no
hate.
hate.
Zero bias, no hate.
Zero bias, no
So
hate.
there's a couple pointers here that we got to go over before we go through the teams.
Yep.
One, obvious captains cannot be moved. You're the captain. Maybe the co-captain can move. That's a little like they're still loose on that.
Yeah.
What I decided to do was only players with a minimum of 4 games. You had to play at least 4 games for us to count it. This is assuming all players play and assuming that during the offseason there is no redraft. So what we got here is the team, their record, and we got the players' points per game and the amount of games that they played. So
Okay.
let's talk about this team, man. They won the championship,
For
and whether you win it, I mean, we both felt it,
Yeah,
If
yeah.
once you win a championship, you don't want to leave the championship team.
Mhm.
So this one's pretty tough. Mr. Kuya defense, Randy Casadillo. We talked about him in the previous episode.
Yep.
We got his brother, Mr. Robin Hood, and then we got Leo, Mr. Thousand Chickens himself.
Yep.
Alice Coleus Barangay Jokic is what they call him in the Philippines. Sean Pisani, John Verga MVP, Chris Abdul-Jabbar, and Devon Saul. So I mean, this
Man,
team is
this
full of
is a
superstars,
stacked
yo.
team, yeah.
You could just tell by the name, by the players and their nicknames. I mean, let's just get it started. Who do you think? Who do you think is the best move here?
It's tough, man. We have sources from each team,
Yeah,
We have
yeah.
inside sources from each
Yep.
team.
So there will be a little bit of bias, but
slight-
still no hate.
though. Slight bias, but no hate. We can only go off what we've heard.
Yeah.
But I think their team right now, if they kept it completely, I definitely think they're again going to be favorites
Yeah.
for next year.
That's the thing, though. They're a well-rounded team. You don't
Exactly.
really want to make moves.
Yeah. But I think, like for me, my number one on the board is probably Devin.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree.
Obviously coming off that Finals MVP, and also just how he played this year, winning. He won our Thousand Chickens vote of 6 Man
Yeah,
of the Year.
6th man of the year.
Um,
I think he's looking for a bigger role
yeah,
somewhere
probably
else.
a bigger role. Obviously in the summer league last year, he started for Yellow and he went crazy. And
But
then,
they didn't win the chip. It's
Yeah.
like how those Instagram posts are like, would you rather drop 15 points and win the championship, or would
Yeah,
you rather drop
yeah.
30 points and lose?
Yeah.
That's probably what he's going through right now. But you know how people be like after they win the championship, they want to score more. They want to have
Yeah.
the ball more and play a bigger role.
And I think it's like, obviously the main goal joining the league
Yeah, right.
Especially
Just
as like
get
one of the younger
buckets,
guys.
cardio, yeah.
Yeah, one of the younger guys. It's like obviously you want to win the championship, but after that, it's kind of just like, you want to play more.
Yeah,
and
right.
I feel like obviously since he moved to that bench role, he hasn't been playing as much as he wanted to, and I know that he could still produce more output if he was on the team that he had the opportunity to start for.
Mhm.
So
Before we go, what do you think is the highest possible destination for Devin?
ooh, that is good.
So let's go. I don't think he would join Black.
I don't think so.
I don't
assuming,
think-
and this is assuming like like all the teams
Stay the same.
stay the same, but
Mhm.
obviously that's not gonna happen. But just to avoid any bias
Yeah.
and any hate, we're just gonna assume every team stays the same. So yeah, as Black team is right now, I don't see that as a viable destination.
I see him coming back to Yellow possibly.
Really?
I mean, look, they're gonna blow it up.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
That's
I think that's a definite.
out of the question.
Yeah.
And it's a matter of rebuilding it, you know.
Because when Dev was there last in the summer league, Adrian was barely there. So
Yeah.
we barely got to see both of them.
Yeah, actually,
in
yeah,
action.
yeah, that's true.
So I think that would be something fun to see.
I mean, where else could you really see him going?
Possibly Blue, that's another. They add
That might be
add
tough.
Yeah, they add another perimeter guy. Then if you'll have Devin and Professor on the perimeter.
wing, then
And
you
then
have Chef. That's tough.
Yeah.
Wait, and then you got the Peterson twins
Patterson brothers
at the
and
at the
then
front
Chevy,
court,
and then Chevy.
and then Chevy. That's tough. So that would be a 5 of what? Chevy, Devin, Professor, Marcus,
And
and Donnie.
time.
Ooh.
I think that is
I think that might
can
be the
see
way
that.
to
I can see
go.
that. Yeah.
I think Devin might be blue, or he might be yellow.
Blue or yellow. Again, this is just all speculation.
This is all speculation.
All speculation. This
Yeah.
is like a.
we're
imagining
just
ourselves as
people
GMs.
talking about the league. So
Yeah.
these are our best moves. And
Mhm.
if you hear about this and this gives you a little bit of bias, just remember there's zero bias.
Zero
So don't
bias,
hate.
No hate.
Yeah, Sean, I heard is not
Sean-
playing. May or may not play
Oh,
next
really?
year. He's on
Okay.
the fence about it.
Hmm.
So I mean, I see. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but this guy is a hot commodity right now. Tell
Who's
me
that?
if I'm wrong.
Who is that?
Mr. Alex Colisber and Guy Rokic.
Alex.
This
Ooh, I
guy
see
is
that.
on the market and
I see
people are
that.
trying to hunt him down. This guy is a lot of people's MVPs.
Yeah.
So
Alex played phenomenal this year.
I mean, if you're a team looking for a big, this guy is your man. Like he's a
Yeah.
traditional big man, shot blocker.
Hmm.
So I mean, he could literally be on any of these teams and
Yeah.
make a difference.
Best fit for him though, I think pink team to be honest.
Yeah,
I
either
think he would be
pink
great on
team
pink.
or black team. I think if
Black really.
on black right now,
Oh, true. They don't really have.
they don't have a big man.
Yeah.
And I mean, that ups their defense. It lets Ryan rest so he could play.
Yeah.
like,
that's
on
another
more
guy
offensively.
you can rely on. Yeah.
And the same goes for pink. Like we need a big man.
Another
Like
big
some a slasher.
Because
'cause-
I've been saying this to you for a while now. For you guys, since you don't have your only bigs on the team at this point is just Matt.
yeah.
Ryan Poblete, since Tito's more like he has more like a guard play style.
Yeah.
But since you guys are lacking so much in the big man department, like on defense, it forces him to.
He had to play the 5 a
he
lot
has,
of the
he
time
has to
this
play
year.
more of like a down low role.
Yeah.
Whereas, and especially on offense too, if Alex were to join that starting lineup on pink team, it gives him a lot more like leeway to operate because I feel like he opens up a lot more opportunities. For you
Yeah,
guys on
for
offense.
especially the shooters. And
Definitely.
I mean, the biggest reason for me is it allows Matt to play the 4 that he loves so much.
Yeah.
The
I
sh-
think
the
Matt
stretch
is a
forward.
true.
He's a
power
true
forward.
forward. He's a power forward.
Yeah.
He's not a center.
Stretch forward for
I
sure.
mean, he even told me himself that his role was more of a guard position growing up.
Mhm.
So he doesn't. That's not his. It's not that he doesn't know. It's not his game. You know.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can't
yeah.
force somebody to play something that they're not comfortable with.
Mhm.
And with Alex on the team, it allows Matt to slide into that 3-4 stretch, the stretch forward position,
Mhm.
and he could just shoot because he could shoot that thing. So Who do you think?
Last,
I think the one that would make sense the most would be Chris Abdul-Jabbar.
probably Chris. Yeah, I was gonna say Chris as well.
I mean, he's a great player,
Yeah.
but he doesn't really have in a really stacked team.
Yeah,
he
like,
doesn't really have a role.
Yeah, I feel like he didn't have, like obviously.
Actually, no, he did.
He did, but he's more for red team. They use him more like situationally.
Defensively.
They use him more situationally. But I feel like on any other team, he would be at like a easy start.
Yeah.
Just like the hustle.
Yeah, the defense. I mean, yeah, like when outside of Randy, he would be
Chris
guarding
yeah,
Adrian.
if Randy's not there, Chris is guarding your best player.
Yep.
So,
I could see him-
honestly, I would say Pink again for the same reason as Alex. He's another guy down low. He can play the 4-5 if he needs to, but I feel like again just another body down low
Yeah.
is gonna
He's
help
strong.
you out a lot.
He's
He
strong.
is, yeah.
And
Hustle
I don't
player.
know. I see him in purple.
I was gonna say that
I
as
was
well.
gonna
Yeah,
say
I think
I-
purple is a good fit for him. They have a lot of scrappy guys on
Yeah,
that team.
that's what I'm saying. Like
And I feel like he would
real
fit
gritty
that.
guys.
Yeah.
And that's his role. I mean,
Mhm.
so that I mean the red is tough. The championship is always gonna be tough because
It's
no
tough
one really
it's like
wants
they
to
don't
leave.
want to leave. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
So that's the red team. It's always gonna be tough to do a championship team because they won. They want to run
Yep.
it back.
mhm.
And this team is stacked. They're balanced, all that. So let's move on to the second one. The second team that I got here today is Black, going 7-5, and we were talking about it. They're always like a really not a mid team, but they're always like he was saying they're exactly like the Lob City Clippers.
Lob City Clippers. They're there, but it's like
They can't get over the
they
hump.
can't. Yeah, they can't make that final push. Because I
Yes.
mean, obviously you have this season they went out in the play-in round, and then the 2 seasons before that they were in the finals.
The finals.
So it's kinda
yeah,
like-
decline.
Yeah, especially this year too, since they
I
added.
feel like they upgraded with Josh
they
Medina
did
too.
they did upgrade this year, but at the same time the rest of the league also
upgraded. Yeah.
So it kind of
That's the same with green and pink. We weren't able to keep up with the teams
Yeah,
that
yeah,
were
yeah.
like slowly rebuilding and
Mhm.
everything. But the players that we got here is Dex Aquino, the mayor of the Philippines. Nice to meet you, sir. John Ferreira, What the Ryan Horning, Ferry Novoa, Ninja Nilly, Evan Arvello, Jay Todd's the Monster, and Mr. Handsome Josh Medina.
It's tough. It's tough, man.
It's-
Or is it? Do you have an easy?
I have an
candidate for you?
easy one.
All right, go ahead.
It's obviously gonna be What the Ryan Horning.
Really?
I mean,
You think he's most likely to leave?
I wouldn't think he's most likely to leave. He has the most options. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he has the choice of going to whatever team, and more likely than not,
And just
they're
being the
gonna
primary
they're
scorer.
gonna they're gonna.
I really don't know.
I don't know either. I
It's
would say
tough.
maybe purple.
Maybe purple, but again, there you have Brandon and Shane already.
Yeah,
who are
but
two
the
on-ball
thing
guys.
is, and I don't know if that's true, but a lot of people are saying that they're both leaving, so they're gonna.
Brandon
need a
and
scorer.
Shane?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, we'll talk about that when purple comes up, but I don't know. Like,
We've heard from you.
yeah, I've heard from the grapevine that he is they're both probably gone,
Okay. All right.
and the captain Titolito is probably gonna need another scorer,
Mhm.
and purple makes the most sense because
'Cause he
that's a
could just
team
get
full of
buckets there.
there's already a team full of bigs.
Yeah. Fair.
I mean, that's the only one that makes sense to me right now. I mean, we could do yellow and purple.
Okay. Yeah. I know earlier we were talking about how like Black needed another big.
Yeah.
Or like they need a big there, but for my number 2, I think their only big would be
Really?
likely to leave. Nilly. I think Nilly would be
You really
likely to
think so?
leave that team. I do.
Wow. Okay. So we'll
Um,
put that at number 2.
I
I mean, I feel like.
Tell me if you disagree. Do you like that take?
I
or
don't
no?
disagree.
Do you think they're more likely players though?
I don't disagree, but I think maybe Evan. I don't know. Even we could probably throw that at 3.
Evan and Nilly at 3. I think so.
We
'Cause
could
I
do
mean,
that at 3.
They're both really solid players, bro. He's not able to thrive there.
Yeah.
And I mean, we even saw it when they were playing against who was it in they were playing against Purple in the play-in.
Yeah.
He was playing really good.
Oh yeah.
I mean-
he was that tough lay. Remember that lay
Exactly,
that he
yeah.
had? That was crazy.
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't have many chances to shine.
That's the thing when you're in a team with,
Elite scorers.
elite scorers. Josh
Yeah.
Medina.
Ryan.
Ferry could shoot it too. Ferry
Yeah.
could shoot it really good, and Ryan Horning, especially as a player like Ninja Nilly, you're constricted to that role.
Yeah, you like
I mean,
you're,
what are
you're
you gonna
forced
do?
to
Start
play.
start shooting?
Yeah,
too?
like you're
know?
on a team of this many scores, nobody's worried about you getting a bucket.
Yeah.
It's gonna be focused on
Yeah.
everyone else, and you're
So
forced
you
to
gotta
play
you're
this
like
role.
to do the dirty work.
Exactly.
Kinda thing.
Yeah. And I feel like he's still able to do that role and do it well.
Yeah.
But he's just not. I feel like he hasn't been he hasn't been used enough in their game plan.
Yeah. And
So-
he has a great post game.
Yeah.
He's got a good spin and he's strong. Like he's
Mhm.
really strong. Like
Yeah.
damn. But I don't know. I where could you see him going?
Ooh, that's
Oh,
tough.
so sorry. The names are repeated here because I copy and pasted the table. So
Blue. They have. I feel like I think they have enough size already.
yeah, I don't think they need a player like Nelly. I think he would fit more in a role of like.
I think red, especially.
Yeah.
Um,
Especially with the possibility of Sean Pisani.
Sean,
being
exactly.
gone.
I was just gonna say that. I mean, assuming Sean doesn't play next year, I think Neely would be a perfect fit for them as a backup big.
Mhm. Exactly.
Especially, yeah, he's there. He can work the pick and roll game with Randy and Robin.
You're right. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
He does like that pick.
Yeah,
and
he
roll
does
game.
love that pick and roll. I think it lessens the burden on Alex and Leo a
Mhm.
lot.
Because he could play good minutes.
Yeah, he can play great minutes. Yeah,
And
for sure.
he's real physical, so it fits with the dynamic. Of
Yeah, he plays.
of
He
red
plays.
team.
He plays passionate defense.
Yeah.
So I think he would be a good fit for that red team.
I agree. I mean,
Honestly, now, like since you mentioned it, I've been thinking about it, and I think blue would actually work here.
yeah, right. I would say blue because
Again,
they
like
all play
like,
outside.
Yeah, yeah. Again, kind of like how it was for red. Like he's able to lessen the pressure on the Patterson brothers.
Right.
You know, especially I feel like
But because who backs up for the Patterson brothers?
exactly they don't have
They
any,
only
they
back
don't
up
have
for
any
each
backup
other.
bigs. Yeah, exactly. So that allows them to
Right.
play more like they're able to have more flexible lineups because they have an extra big in there, and you know if things like foul trouble happen or just attendance, people not being able to show up, I think
Right.
really he's a good guy that again can put some good minutes in down low for them.
Because, I mean, they don't really have that many big, like, in terms of size. They're like evenly distributed.
Yeah.
They all hover around the same height.
Yeah. And if you think about like the blue team's bigs, like Marcus and Donnie, they're like when you first think about them, the first thing you think about is scoring.
Yeah.
They're both able. They both
They're
have
both
a good
scorers.
post game. They could shoot the ball from the mid range, from the three at times also. But yeah, like when I think of them first, I don't think of them as like glass cleaners. I think of them as like post
scorers.
players.
Well, Marcus has more of that mid-range game.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah, I mean,
Nilly, he can fill whatever role he needs. He can play down and
Right.
crash.
he can pass. He's got
can
a
pass,
good
yeah.
pass. He can pass good.
And again, that introduces them to like
A
more
lot
of a
more.
pick and
Yeah.
roll game too.
What do you think for Evan though?
Mm,
I think he fits. I mean, I don't know how you feel about it, but I also think he fits the blue culture too.
I think
their
so
new
too.
culture?
Yeah,
He's kind of like somebody you just let him rock kind of thing. You just give him the ball. He'll either shoot it or like he'll give you a little.
yeah he's kind of playing
mid-range
like
move.
a Steph Curry role there, like
Yeah.
Jeremy there.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. But good backup.
Just like a scorer off the bench, you know.
Because they need a. I mean, from what I saw, they need a second unit. Because if you looked at it, if you look at the like how they play, because we saw it,
Yeah.
like it's the starting five and maybe one other, and then it's them the whole game.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He can play. I feel like he's a solid two-way player to come
Mhm.
off the bench and
Yeah.
help them a lot.
Give them.
He has
give
good
them
size
time.
too, so you can have
Yeah.
you can play him down low if you need. So yeah, I think blue is a great fit for him.
He gives me purple vibes.
I was
too.
gonna say purple also.
He's gonna give me purple
Yeah.
vibes too. Like
I feel like he just fits. He just fits that team, you know.
no, he fits them exactly. Like like the
Like the inside out kind of guys.
Inside
like, you
out,
have
the-
Nav there.
yeah.
Jr. Like those guys.
Sean.
yeah.
He's like that like loose cannon forward. He gives
Yeah.
me that. He gives me that feeling. And then,
Yeah.
You know they could feed off of each other, but
Mhm.
the only issue is a lot of people on that team is also in the position that he's in.
Mhm.
But it doesn't really matter too much in this case because if you, assuming you keep Brandon and Shane,
Yeah.
you could just slide them 2 through 5.
Exactly.
That's the black team.
Yeah.
Like, without a doubt, Ryan Horning is being shopped.
Yeah.
A lot of people are looking at him.
Yep.
There are a lot of people there because I mean, the truth is he wants to win a chip. I
Yeah.
mean, it hurts for him. Twice in the finals, knocked out to an upset.
Underdog purple team this year.
So
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's already
Yeah.
been moved. Again, we have our sources, so
yeah. So
uh,
we'll see.
we'll
I
keep
mean,
an
there
eye
could be
on
a
it, man.
blockbuster trade.
Yeah,
We're gonna
we'll
go over
see.
that if it does happen.
We'll
You'll
see.
hear from
We'll
us.
see. But yeah, moving on here from the black team. Next up, we have
The blue team.
6-6
and
this
6.
year, but it doesn't really matter because they showed up in the playoffs where
Yep.
it mattered.
When it mattered the most.
So damn, you who do you think from this roster is out the door?
I got Chef Foreman and Mr. Donny Time.
Really?
I
That is great. Wait, really?
yeah. I mean, that's my personal. That's how I feel personally. Ever since Donnie joined the league, people have been trying to get him onto their team, onto his team. He's a good scorer. I mean, like, he's everything that you want in a big.
Damn, I thought we were on the same page. Clearly, we were not. My two players and mine were completely different.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
Who?
My number one is Timmy
Oh,
and Julian.
Julian. Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that. I feel like he's unhappy on that team.
Yeah,
he doesn't like that
it's
team.
just
Because I mean, you can't blame the man.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have a role at all. He just plays for a little bit, plays defense, and I mean, you can see he only played 3 games.
Mhm.
And I think there was a typo on the website where I got all the info from.
Yeah.
Steph Curry played more than 2 games. It says here
For
he's
sure,
played
he
2
definitely
games.
did. Yeah.
But
But damn, who do we want to throw at number one then?
you don't think Chevy would leave? You don't think Chevy would leave Blue?
I think he would leave. I think I would put him on my list. I think I'd probably put him at 2 or 3.
2 or 3?
Yeah. Is Timmy not on your list? You think?
I could put him on 2 or 3 as well.
Damn. So who do you want to put at 1?
I mean, you don't think? Okay, I could agree with you on Julian, but I wouldn't say it's a top possible move.
Okay. Fuck. So then who you?
I mean, and Timmy too. I wouldn't also put it as a top possible move.
He doesn't crack your top 3.
No, he cracks my top 3. All right, for the
Who's
sake
your
of,
number 1?
my number 1 Chevy.
All right, we could put Chevy number 1. Yeah.
Are you sure? Because I'm okay with putting.
Yeah.
All right,
Put Chevy
let's
number
put Timmy at 2.
Yeah. Fair.
I mean, look, everybody after he lost the finals game, everybody was like, "Yo, join my team, join this team,
Yeah.
join that team." You know what I'm saying?
It's tough though, cause they came back from a tough regular season, and they made it to the finals. And
Yeah.
I feel like their team chemistry just clicked now, so
Hey,
it
you
would
don't
kind
wanna
of be a
throw it
waste
away.
to throw it away,
Throw it
just
away.
after one singular season. But I mean, if we're talking about who's most likely out the door, if we had to pick one, I think Chevy is probably up there.
Yeah. But now that you say it, if we're speaking about most likely to be out the door,
Yeah.
I would say Timmy.
Yeah, I mean, so obviously, he came off like an injury. I don't know what exactly happened there, but he was definitely out for a few weeks. But I think kind of the same thing with Julian. Like, he just doesn't really have a role there.
He's like, to me, if you compare them to, all right, let's say this, red and blue together, right? To me, Timmy is
Okay.
Devin. Just come off the bench, score, and then.
But here's the thing, though. I don't see him as a scorer. I
You don't think so?
I see him more as a playmaker than a scorer. You have to think about it. I think they're oversaturated at the guard position. Not because of the amount of players they have, but because the amount of skill they have at the guard position.
Yeah.
They
but who's their guard?
They have Miller and Foreman.
Oh yeah.
Like, here's the thing. They could both play 40 minutes, and they wouldn't need a sub. Unless
Yeah.
it's for foul trouble or for whatever reason they get injured. But other than that, I feel like they're both perfectly fine playing 40 minutes.
No, yeah, easily.
So, yeah, like for him to come off the bench, I mean,
he has to play the playmaker role.
I mean, yeah, they're not gonna. I don't think they're relying on him
But
to
to me,
score.
I watch him play and he throws the ball away a lot. That's not his game. I see him as a slasher and
Yeah.
a shooter. He likes to shoot that
he
three.
does shoot the 3.
And he hits it at a good clip.
Yeah,
He hits at a good clip. Offense heavy, and then kind of take a backseat on defense. That way they could play, and that way they could play their offensive game.
Mm-hmm.
But
For Chevy, where do we think would be a good fit for him then?
you know that Age is gonna try and recruit him.
Who? Adrian?
Yeah.
Man, Adrian recruiting everyone. Zero bias, no hate.
Zero bias, no
I
hate.
think we all
yo.
know this. the GM of the league. Could you see him on yellow?
No, not really.
I don't think
He
so
doesn't fit
either.
that culture.
I think purple is a good spot for him.
Right. Right.
He gets to team up with his boy Shane.
Yep. Exactly.
I feel like him, Brandon, and Shane all on the floor at the same time
That'd
could be
that'd
deadly.
be kind of crazy.
That would be deadly. I feel like they all complement each other's games very well. He's a slasher inside. Brandon's your outside scorer, and then
right.
Shane
That's
got
three
that
levels.
mid range on lock.
There's 3 levels
Exactly.
right there.
That's your 3 guys, and then you have your 2 big guys inside. You can either run Nav, Tito, Jeff, whoever's there. And then I feel like that's a really good
Yeah.
3-level threat. That's starting 5 right there.
I mean,
It's
look, I
tough.
feel like purple is the only one that makes sense to me right now.
I mean, I think if we have to throw a second one down, probably black team too.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, like you said, they would.
That
be
one's kind of a
oversaturated there.
reach. Yeah, that one's
Yeah, it's kind of a reach, but I think if he's gonna go anywhere, he's gonna want to go purple for sure.
Yeah.
And for Timmy, I
Yellow,
don't know, man.
I think he
Yellow.
would
I was
want-
gonna,
I was
actually,
gonna say
yeah. Yellow would be a good fit there. Just another, just like a pure guard, you know.
'Cause-
He's like a pure guard.
Yeah. Adrian wants options. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His biggest frustration was the bigs not getting the rebound, and he wants a secondary scorer aside from him.
Yeah.
Well, either he takes a secondary role, or he takes the primary role. He wants a second scorer.
Yeah.
That's what I see personally.
So I think yellow would be a good fit because they have another guard option besides Adrian.
I could see him on green.
I was gonna say green too.
I could see him on green.
I feel like him and Ron would play well off each other.
Yeah. And
again, that's
you're-
like for us, that's another guard for us.
yeah, your
like
team
other than
lacked,
Ron,
yeah, your team lacked offensive.
other
movement.
than Ron and Tito Dog, we don't really have like when both especially for us this season, since Ron was away, we had people like Elias was forced to bring up the ball. I was forced to bring up the ball
Yeah, you want somebody to bring the
sometimes.
ball up too.
So yeah, I think it's just another guard that we could add to our team. Young legs.
And you wanna, outside of Travis, you wanna have somebody you could pass the ball to get you a bucket easily.
Yeah, I feel like he would
Yeah.
also be a good perimeter scorer for us.
Yeah. Just easy, get you easy buckets and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
You really think Donnie would leave?
I mean, wait, who was your third? We could say
I was
Julian.
gonna say Julian. Yeah.
We could say Julian. But I mean, yeah, I think Donnie would leave.
Really?
Even with his brother on blue, I think Donnie would leave.
All right, where do you think he would go then? It's
Donnie?
tough. It's tough because
Yellow easily. He could look. Name any team, he would fit in that. He's just like an Alex. He would fit on black.
Yeah.
He would fit on red, green, pink, purple, yellow.
Fair
Maybe the one that's a little iffy is purple.
enough. Mhm.
But even still, he would still be a good fit.
Yeah.
He's one of those players. They're so dynamic
a plug and
in
play.
their play. They're plug and
Plug
play.
and play.
Exactly. I mean, I would throw him on any team, and he could.
So I guess you could throw
Elevate
both of
him.
them at number 3.
Yeah, I
Julian
mean
and
that's
Donnie at
that's
number
like
3.
50-50. I mean, where would you put Julian?
What was I? Red. I think red.
Really?
Yeah, good
I can see that too.
defensive guard off the bench.
Right. He to me he reminds me a lot of Randy.
Yeah, for sure.
I could see him on green too.
Yeah, we could put him. We could throw green down.
Throw that because you know
Another.
you know what the
guard.
criteria is for green.
Green.
Filipino.
Either Filipino or
older.
older. I wasn't. Yeah.
Because I mean I don't know. That's just how it is.
That's just
That's just how it is. That's just how it is. I
And
mean,
then-
Mr. Donnie time. I mean, let's just say this. Let's put him on a team where if you put him on there, they could probably win the championship.
Yeah. I mean, it would be outlandish, but if he were to go to red, that's unstoppable right there. That's unstoppable. Don't put it. I'm not saying put it there, but I'm just saying if he goes to red, that
would be
deadly.
crazy.
That's deadly.
I think he would be a lot of fun to play with.
I think on pink. Yeah, I think
pink,
pink. He would be
he'd be
good
a
on
lot of
pink.
fun to
Really
play
good on
with.
pink.
Because he could play that 5 position.
And
also
he's another
slide to
scoring
4.
threat. Another
Yeah.
scoring threat for
Yeah.
you guys.
I think he would actually be a perfect fit for pink.
Yeah.
I think
Donnie,
he
you
would
hear
be-
this? He wants you.
I think
wants
he
you on
would
the
be a
team.
perfect fit for pink.
Donnie, he wants you on pink, Donnie. Don't let this guy sway you. You
What?
mentioned yellow earlier. I don't think so, because I think yellow has a lot of bigs.
Adrian told me he would get him on yellow and make him the GOAT. That's what he told me.
Man, he said that about everyone. But here's the thing. Okay, just look at Yellow's big man, right? You have
Joey.
Adam, my bad.
Adam,
Joey, Jacob. Mikey can play the 4. I think it's just 4.
Goose, Joey, Jacob.
Yeah, I think it's just 4. So yeah, adding another one, unless they ship out one of their big guys now.
I mean, it's gonna happen.
I think it's.
But
gonna
it's
happen
just
also.
this is assuming that it stays.
Yeah. But
yeah. I agree.
Pink and yellow, I think those would be probably the best. I mean, yeah, Donnie and Adrian, that would be a scary duo right there.
That would be a scary duo.
That's
I feel
like
like they would complement each other really good.
Yeah, that's
Donnie,
like
Adrian.
Shaq and Kobe, except Adrian's not Kobe. He's like a Shannon Brown. Shannon Brown.
Roy Hibbert. Shannon Brown and Roy Hibbert.
All right, so moving on to the green team. Again, to avoid the 0 bias and no hate rule, I'm gonna have Emilio pick his top 3, and I'm not gonna give any input for this slide.
Shit. Defense are amazing. Ball movement, because this team does a great job in that 2-3 defense.
Yeah.
You guys are able to communicate and move well. But I mean, without a question, my number 1 would probably be Travis. This guy is a hot commodity, bro.
Don't do that, bro.
I mean,
don't shout my players, bro.
He's a player that you want on your team. Get you a bucket. Literally, anytime you pass on the ball, he's going to get you a bucket. He's going to get you defense.
Yep.
And he could pass, too. I could see him on pink playing with it.
Stop doing this. Don't do this, bro.
Listen to this.
Oh, my God.
Listen to this. He was supposed to play on pink, bro. He was supposed to play on pink.
Yeah, but that got vetoed because that wouldn't be a fair front court, bro. Travis and Matt, that's...
Come and play with your friend, Travis.
What happened to the 0 bias? It's already broken.
No, this is slight. I said slight bias.
Okay.
We said slight for this episode, slight bias, but still no hate.
Slight bias, but
still no hate. And
that's
black.
Crazy. Black, really?
Because they want to. I mean, this team is desperate for a big.
Yeah.
My number 2 would probably be you, Jaden. I mean, slight bias. Slight bias.
Oh my god.
But also, I don't know. I could see you on blue. Being a backup for Chevy or Professor. And I think that would be kind of tough.
Yo, that would be cool.
The third, I think Ron would make most sense.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Have you been hearing rumors from someone? Where are you coming up with these fucking?
Travis is easy. I mean, any team's gonna want Travis.
Mm.
I don't know if every team. What?
Yo, this is slight hate and slight bias, bro.
No.
You just said not every team will want me. This is crazy.
But I think Ron would be good on pink. Fucking dead,
oh my gosh.
No, but he's good.
Are you just recruiting?
No,
you're just recruiting, bro.
No. If I was recruiting, I would say this about every other team. This just makes sense.
Okay.
Ron
and King.
Ron and his brother.
Oh, that's true.
Ron and his brother, and he plays just like King. Imagine.
Those two would be the best backcourt in the league.
Ron would probably be good in purple too.
I could see that. I could definitely see that.
He's definitely.
Ooh, I could see that. I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And he takes a lot of that weight off of Josh.
Yeah.
He's the main ball handler on that team.
Ooh, Josh and Ron will also be a dirty backcourt. That allows Brandon to play a lot more off the ball.
A lot more, because he likes to play outside.
Yeah.
He likes to.
Get him a screen, pass him the ball, easy, bro. And best mid range in the league, bro. Ron's mid range off the dribble.
You think so? I think Travis is the best mid range in the league.
Hey, both of them, bro. That's my slight bias for this slide.
Yeah. I mean, that's all I got. That's if you
Don't
heard it here
to
first.
This guy. Don't
Travis,
listen to this
Jaden,
guy.
and Ron to pink.
Don't listen to this.
Pink.
We got pink. Oh.
0 and 12, man.
That's a big 0. Okay.
I mean, give me your top 3 and give me your teams. I'll drag it over for you.
Top 3.
I would say King.
I would say King.
Yeah.
I would say you. I would say King number 1, and then you number 2.
Damn. All right, fuck it. Just say number 3 then.
Number 3.
My number. Let me not.
Number
let me not.
3. Yeah. Whoa.
Let me
Who's
not.
your
Let me
number
not.
3
Let me
then?
not. Let me not. Let me not. My number 3 would be Mr. Herbert.
I was gonna say Matt also.
Yeah. It hurts to say because I love Matt. I love Matt on this team. I love him so much, and I do not want him to leave. But he's like, not the type of person, but I wouldn't blame him if he left.
Mhm.
Like we put him in a really not uncomfortable position, but like we put him in a role that's really taxing on him.
Yeah.
We expect him to score a lot offensively.
Yeah. He has just that responsibility of being the only big on the team.
Yeah.
You know.
And he has to
that
take
comes a lot
he has
with
to
that.
take all that weight off on. He has to take the entire weight of our defense. He's our defensive anchor.
Yeah.
And
It's,
mean,
it's tough, bro.
that's tough. It's tough to say, but I love him on that team. But I wouldn't blame him if he left. That's why I'm saying it's possible for him to move.
Yeah.
I would love to keep him, and I'm hoping that he does stay. But it hurt. I mean, this is my team, so it hurts to say because these are a lot of the guys on this team are the people I won the championship with. So it's like these are my guys, but that's how I feel. But go ahead, give me your.
For King, yellow team.
Wow, what?
Yeah.
You think he would play on yellow?
I mean, I'm not gonna leak information, but but I feel like he would be a good fit on yellow team.
Okay, I can see that.
Obviously, he has the bromance with Adrian already.
Oh yeah. Unbiasedly though, his play style doesn't really mesh for
It's
yellow.
very contrasting to Adrian's, and that's why I
Yeah.
think it works so well because they both become threats on and off the ball. You have King running around. He's very shifty. He's able to slip through.
Super shifty.
And then Adrian, obviously, you can't leave him open on the perimeter, or else he's gonna nail it every time.
Either I have to bring a man down to King.
Yeah.
Or bring a man out
So
to
I
Adrian.
think again, he's another quick guy for them. He's another guard for them.
Right. A score. I mean, especially this year, he's a scorer now.
And he can score. Yeah. Again, slight bias. I'm gonna say green team.
Yeah, I was gonna say green too. That would make sense.
For the same reason, if Ron ended up going to pink team, I feel like
they would be a really
that
tough
backcourt duo. That would be.
I kind of want to see that,
yo.
Would be
scary to watch. Let's make it happen. Let's make
Let's make it happen on pink team.
Oh no.
Let's
on
make it
green.
happen.
Let's make it happen on green.
Let's make it happen on pink.
For you,
You think I would leave pink, bro? I would never leave pink. Bro, it's 0-12 and I'm saying this right now.
Hey, here's the thing.
It cannot get worse than this.
I mean,
Okay, let me not bias you.
Yeah, I think. I mean, the pink square, you might as well make that red because I think you would be a perfect fit for red.
Oh shit! Is it black?
Yeah, it's all good though. You could just change it now. Yeah, there you go. I think you would be a great fit on red team.
I think if there was one choice that I could choose, I would play for red.
So you would leave pink team.
No, if I had a choice, but I bleed pink, pink till I die.
So yeah,
0-12. They don't make loyalty like I do.
But yeah, I think you just fit that mold perfectly of like a red team player, defense, high energy. You can communicate well. You provide another outside threat now since you're hitting these threes. So I think red team would be a great fit for you. And then again, no bias, but I think you would also be a great fit on green team.
Yo, our shit is funny as fuck, yo. Cause your shit is about to be all 3 green, cause Matt Herbert would play for. We might as well, bro.
Yeah, might as
well.
Would also be a great fit on green team. He fits the criteria to join green team. He gets to play with Travis. There again, that's a nasty duo down low.
Yeah.
And it gives more lifts some of the pressure off of like our other main scorers because Matt can also put the ball in the net. Secondary fit for Matt, I think.
I don't really see him ever leaving.
To be honest, I'm gonna say purple. I think purple would be a good fit. Obviously, there you have Knob there, and Tito Jeff that can play the 5 interchangeably. So then you'll just have Matt slide in at the 4. He's able to space the floor for them. He gets to play with Josh again, his point guard when you guys won the championship.
Yeah. So
I feel like they already have that good chemistry. And again, he's just another threat. He opens up the floor a lot. With that team, especially having already threats like Brandon and Shane there on that team, I think it's he would get a lot of open looks there.
Yeah.
So and moving on, do we have 2 more or one more?
We have 2 more.
2 more teams moving on to the
purple team.
The purple team. purple team. What? Is that a goat?
I forgot I put that shit on this morning.
Oh man.
Oh man, this one is good. This one is
This
good.
is good. This is good.
You know, you know the G League Ignite team.
Yeah, this is
This reminds me of them. A bunch of young guys trying to make it big.
Try to make
But
it big, bro.
not the reason that they're young and they have no experience, because it's more so it's just a new team.
It's more so they all just got thrown together.
Yeah,
kind of.
you can't really mesh together.
Yeah, there wasn't really any
cohesiveness.
cohesiveness, or there wasn't like really any thought. They just added players to a roster and then gave them jerseys.
Just like the G League Ignite.
Pretty much, yeah. So
And this team is fuming with talent, bro.
yeah. You wanna name our number one at the same time? See if we got it.
Okay.
Do you have one in mind?
Okay. I have all three.
Oh really? I have number.
Do you want me to say? Wait,
Let's just go number one right now. Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Brandon.
Brian.
Brian?
Yeah.
Why Brian? He is the heart of purple, yo. Wait, what?
Yeah.
You would have Brian
I think
over Brandon.
I don't
Like
in terms of
of,
likely to leave.
Yeah, likely to leave. I feel like
I think Brian doesn't. I think Brian doesn't fit in there, bro.
You think
like,
so?
Their play style. I mean, I get he fits, but I feel like he would have a better experience. Like he would be more than okay with leaving this season. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah, I think he'd be more okay leaving to like a green team or.
Yeah. Was Brian in your top 3 at all?
No.
No.
My
really?
top 3.
Right,
I'll
go
say
ahead.
my
Name your top 3. Name your top
Brandon.
3. Uh-huh.
Brandon 1. Shane 2. Yeah, I'll put Brian at 3 because after further consideration, I don't think Josh would leave. Is that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we could throw Brian at 3 then.
Brian at 3.
Yeah.
You want to throw Brian at 3? We could throw him at 2.
Oh yeah, throw him at 2.
All right.
Who number 1? You said Brandon.
Brandon or Shane?
That's ooh.
My sources tell me that he's already gone.
Who? Both of them?
Brandon.
All right. Fuck it. Throw Brandon at 1.
Yo, any of these teams he could go to.
Yeah, but who do you think would take the extra step to go out and get him? Who do you think would want him more?
Yellow. Of course,
Really?
Yellow. Of course, Yellow would make that extra step to try and get Brandon.
I don't think
But he doesn't
I
fit
think
in
Yellow's
the
a
team.
terrible fit for him though.
You think so?
Dude,
I
again, it kind of
I
like the
see it, I
same
can
thing
see it.
with Ryan Horning and Adrian being on the same team.
Right. Exactly.
Those 3 are pretty much identical in their play style.
Yo,
They just put shots up.
he would be tough on Black. He's a big man. He's actually a big man, but he could also
It's like a point forward.
point forward. You know, that'd be a tough. Honestly, that's
Yeah,
tough.
Yeah, throw black team.
You
on
think so?
there.
You agree?
Yeah. Honestly, I would say black team and blue team.
Blue.
Yeah.
He gives me that blue. He gives me a blue vibe
Yeah,
too.
I feel like he would be. He would definitely be down to suit up for blue team.
Like he's tough. Like he's got that tough feel to him. Like that's
Yeah.
that's the blue team's heart. Like
And
you
he's just
know.
another scoring option.
You
bro.
could
He
yeah.
go
Every
from
time
anywhere.
every time he scores a bucket, he'll
Yeah,
like
if someone
he'll
else is off, pass
Yeah.
him the ball. They got. If they add him, bro, they're gonna have like endless scoring options on that team.
So I mean, let's go on to Brian. You know, green team. What's the
think
2
green.
criteria for green team?
You gotta be either Filipino or you need to be slightly above the age of adolescence. So I think that's.
Yo, which one does he fit?
I think he
here?
fits both of those. So we could throw
That
him
is
on-
what I'm on there,
We can throw him
man.
on green.
He's. I mean, even outside of their criteria, he is a good.
I feel like he just fits.
He's a
He
good
just
fit for
fits.
green team.
Perfect fit right there. Him and Ron.
Him and Ron would be a great front court.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he's like. To me, he's a definition of a big guard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
like
saying?
Yeah.
Like a Ron Harper type of
Mhm,
thing.
mhm.
He's gonna take it to the post.
He's not scared to
Yeah.
challenge the trees.
Exactly. This guy's a lumberjack.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Green makes sense to me. I mean, where else could you see him? I could see him on a red team.
I was gonna say red also.
I mean, that makes sense there.
Yeah, good playmaker. I feel like he would mesh well with Randy and Robin.
Almost the same as who else did we put on red earlier?
Was it
Julian.
Yeah,
He reminds me
kinda,
of a Julian.
kind of like that same.
They have the
reasoning.
same play
Yeah.
style.
Nav.
Ooh.
Nav to black team. How do you feel about that?
I mean, damn. You don't think Shane would leave purple either?
I mean, I think Shane would leave only if it was to play with Chevy. Because I think that, again, I
Yeah,
think they were
I've-
supposed
I've-
to play with each other this season.
And I
then
also
something
feel like
happened.
Nav would. Yeah, okay. I'm cool with Nav. I'm cool with Nav.
Also, Nav was also supposed to be on black team, I heard, this past season.
Really?
Yeah.
He was supposed
but
to be on
then-
black?
But then something happened with, like,
I
they
think
were
the
like-
pool was too large.
yeah. Too much talent added already. So
I also heard they're making a new team this year. Or in the upcoming year. They're making a new team. They have enough players.
We'll see.
That'd be tough to add a new team into the mix.
Brown team.
Brown team?
Brown
I'm running
team.
out of colors, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, we could throw black. You want to throw? You're cool to throw black?
Yeah, black's
Nav?
cool with me.
Maybe like a red team, bro. You know, again, assuming Sean doesn't play next year, he's a huge guy down low.
Yeah.
He could shoot the ball. He can grab boards. Maybe not the biggest defensive threat, but you don't need that because the rest of the team are all lockdown guys.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So I think he would do
And-
good coming off the bench for them.
He could shoot that. I mean, especially this season, he could shoot that three. He could
For
shoot
sure.
it really good.
Yep.
And it's crazy. But yeah, black and red, yellow.
Oh my god. Yeah, of course you saved this for last. This is I mean, sources have already confirmed. I think this team is being blown up, bro.
Blown
I
up.
think this team is being blown up. Who's your you want to go reveal number 1?
I'll do my number one.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Adam.
Mikey.
Bro, we're on a different page, bro.
Oh my god.
I don't-
Adam?
I don't think Mikey is playing again.
Really?
I
No,
think
I'm pretty
he's-
sure he's playing again. I talked to him.
When
Like
did he-
I
when?
messaged him. He said he said he got like suffered like an injury.
Another one? Damn.
Yeah. Hey.
So
shout
he's
out
playing?
Mikey, bro. I mean I would
Hope-
assume so.
Get well soon, Mikey.
Get well soon,
I
Mikey.
got scared. I thought you weren't gonna play anymore, but that's good news that
Mikey,
you're
come
playing.
to-
Okay,
come
I
to
can
green
see it
team.
then.
Come
I
to
could
green
put him
team,
on
Mikey.
a 2 or 3. Yes.
Alright, throw Adam number 2.
Then who's our number 1? All right, like I'll go through who would leave. Johnny
Okay.
would probably leave.
Yeah.
Goose would probably leave.
Yeah. Ooh.
Kevin would. The rest of them would leave. Oh shit!
Oh my gosh. Low key. Ooh.
Shit! Jacob Fuentes, Draymond Green, Matt the Goose. Yo, I was on some bullshit when I made this.
Damn. Adam? No, here's the thing. I think Adam and Matt are like a package deal also, no? So
What?
here's
How?
I think that they joined at the same time, did they not? I think they
Yeah, but I
they
don't
both
think
joined
they're-
together.
Wait, how does? Oh, does Matt know Adam? That's
I'm
how
pretty
he
sure. I
live?
think so.
Oh shit!
Man, so number 1.
Shit.
I guess I think we could throw Johnny number 1. This is tough, man. Cause to be honest, like we were talking about earlier, I feel like all these guys will leave. No offense to you, Adrian, but I mean you've done it year in and year out. You've just blown up the team. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's definitely a good strategy if you want to like
Keep
fresh
test.
start.
Yeah, test.
And yeah, if you continue to do that, eventually you'll find pieces that stick, and then you keep them around, which you have done these past couple seasons. You kept your main core, but I don't know.
I feel like they're. I feel like Kevin should be up there too.
Kevin. Who do you want to replace Mikey with Kevin?
What do you think?
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm with that. Cause I mean Mikey didn't really play enough games this season either to be
For me
counted.
to know,
Yeah.
really.
Damn. So
But
Johnny,
that sucks because I feel like making these. I feel like I'm stepping on toes, bro. But it's
Yeah.
like shit. I mean,
hey, we zero bias, no hate.
Zero
We
bias,
couldn't
man.
leave,
Don't-
we
don't-
couldn't leave out yellow team. We have to.
every team,
Cover
every
every
team
team.
we have to to speak about.
So Johnny, where do you think he would fit in with?
Black. I think he would. I mean, I think he joined the league because of Ferry, and I think he would want to play for Ferry.
Yeah, but wouldn't he compete with like a Josh Medina kind of role? Don't you feel that way too?
If you're Ferry and you're bringing the ball down the court, you could have Johnny and Josh on both wings.
Okay.
You could have a new big, which is which they're definitely gonna shoot for this offseason,
Mhm.
in the middle, and then you have Ryan as a secondary option. That's tough. That's really tough
I
to
can see
me.
it. Yeah, I can see that working. You think he would work on a blue team?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, being able to come off the bench. He kind of provides like that Devin level scoring threat.
Yeah.
Not to the same magnitude, but that's like someone on their bench to look out for. Again, like he was this season at least at the beginning of the year, he was raining threes down.
Bro, he
And I
could
feel like
shoot that, bro.
on his best day, he could easily put up 30 points.
Just off of threes, too.
Exactly.
Just
So,
off of threes.
yeah.
I mean, on the blue team, he'd be kind of crazy on the blue team to think about it.
Right.
Like, he would be tough on that blue
Yeah.
team.
So moving on to Superman, the Alaskan Husky, as Tita Jess calls him.
Superman.
Um,
You know where I'm at, right? I'm at
you're
pink.
hovering it already.
I'm
Wow.
at pink already, bro.
Fair enough. I think pink.
Pink and black for me.
Really?
Unless you want something other than black, I feel like he'd be a great.
I was
fit
gonna
for
say,
pink.
I was gonna say pink and red.
Yo, imagine
That
Adam
is
on red.
Dirty. That
That's
is dirty.
disgusting.
That's probably not. If that happens, I will probably get vetoed. But that would be so dirty, bro.
I mean, who would you have? He would be.
He could honestly. He's like again. I think he's like a plug and play player.
Yeah,
He could fit
yeah.
out well on any team. I
He
can see him
fit-
doing really well
Because
on
he just
purple,
has
on
energy.
black.
He's passionate.
Exactly. Yeah. He's just a hustler. He'll get you boards. He'll hit the occasional three.
Yeah,
which
right.
It hurts as the opposing team. Seeing him swish a three after not shooting the entire game hurts so much.
He'll do it out of nowhere too,
Yeah,
bro. He'll
pull
do it out of nowhere. I spoke to him and he said that he is a guard player. He played guard his whole life.
Okay.
So I mean, you could even have him at 3,
You
Leo
could
at
do that.
4.
Damn, that's disgusting.
That's a disgusting 5.
Don't go to red, Adam, because
That would get
Don't-
vetoed.
yeah,
that would
that would
get a
get
league
vetoed.
veto.
Mikey, I think he would be a great fit on red.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think yeah, I could see him on red too.
Red and then maybe black team too.
That
Coming
one
off
I
the
don't really
bench?
see.
Coming off the bench, that hustle player, kind of just like energy off the bench.
I feel like his best bet for him to get the most minutes and him to score the most would be on purple.
Uh huh.
But team-wise, I could see black. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in terms of just like winning, I feel like he'd be a good fit on black
Mhm.
because he's not really he's not comfortable dribbling.
Mhm.
So I mean, you have all those guys out there that are comfortable with dribbling to just kick out to.
Yeah.
So I mean, that would make the most sense.
Yep.
All right, how about Kevin?
Ooh, I think
I want to see him on green.
I think he would be good on green. Young legs,
Just he's ready to run.
fast. Yeah, exactly. We don't have a lot of fast guys on our team.
Dude, he's like cherry pick god, bro. Every time you turn around, he's already at the other end, like
Yeah.
screaming for the ball. What do you think? What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say you guys on pink team.
On pink team?
Yeah, like you guys are like a fast-paced team, you know.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
can
are
see that actually,
fast-paced.
because that's how we score. We run.
Mhm. And I feel like especially with King on that team, like able to see the pass a couple seconds before it happens, he'll be able to put that ball in the right spot for him because obviously Kevin he's like a slasher.
Yeah.
So
And that's a good thing about like King's guard skills. He knows where you're gonna be at
Yeah.
depending on how you
Yeah.
play. I mean, that's set in stone.
Are you happy with that?
I'm happy with that. So I mean, that's all we got today, folks. Thank you for watching the second
Crazy.
week. I mean, hopefully none of you will be mad at us. I don't know if you want to
Yeah.
edit this out, but
Zero bias. No
this is
hate.
zero bias, no hate. You know, it's just fun to add. It's just fun to add like that certain drama to the league.
Yeah,
you know,
for
like
sure.
if you do these kind of things, it's like, damn, now I want to play more. Like this is
Yeah,
real
it
now,
just
right?
adds more to think about.
More to
Like,
think about.
Like make it deeper than just
Yeah,
basketball.
and it's fun. It's fun. It makes you feel like you're in a league for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
So yeah, we're gonna try to keep these pumping out every week.
Yep.
If you guys have any suggestions or things that you want us to cover, let us know because eventually we're probably gonna run out of ideas
Yeah.
ourselves. So yeah, that's it for this week, and we'll see you guys with episode 3 coming soon. He will take more shots. But
You gotta edit that out.
he will take. Huh?
You gotta edit that out. 'Cause that's great. That's mean as fuck. But yo, edit this out.